Hi guys, and welcome to a new devlog video of my indie game Raidborn, which is a sandbox action RPG set in an adventurous fantasy world. Follow me along and enjoy interesting behind-the-scenes facts and actively participate in the development of the game. But now, let's see what I have to show to you today. New Destructible platform traps. Improved two-handed weapon animations. Heavy performance optimization, and much more. Okay, very quickly before we start, I just would like to tell you that first of all, this is the first new video I created from your feedback. You may remember a few weeks ago I asked for your feedback and created this feedback survey for you. I will continuously work on those devlog videos, of course, and for the moment I just made some decent improvements because I would like to focus on game development as I am working on the beta. And when the beta gets ready, then I will again focus a little bit more on the videos and make some more dramatic changes. By the way, this also means I'm now working on the beta of Raidborn. Initially, I wanted to show you a full alpha gameplay showcase today. However, the performance was pretty bad, especially because I was playing inside of the Unity editor, as currently it's not possible to export the game, and also the recording software breaks the performance a bit, and also there were bugs and stuff like that. So I thought it's not really a good idea, and you also have already seen all of the features. It would just be like one video where you see all of the features together, but I think ultimately it's not really a good idea if it's laggy and stuff. Okay, so we will just continue as normal. First of all, we have the new Destructible platform trap. Actually, I think in the future I'm going to create some more Destructible traps. As you can see, it's pretty cool, and what inspires me with this feature, again, is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I also made it that enemies can be kicked into those traps, which also is a lot of fun and also can look pretty hilarious. What's also cool is that boxes on top of that platform can knock enemies out. Later in development, I most likely will change that those boxes and the destructible traps will not kill enemies completely, but will cause damage, just to balance it a bit. But the thing that happened when I was recording this is that a bug appeared where enemies can actually walk into the trap and trigger it and die. And that is what you see in that clip here. Really, I laughed hard. I was turning around and thought, hey, what is going on? And they just walked into the trap and are dead. That's hilarious. And this is one of those cases where you ask, is it a bug or is it a feature? But yeah, let's continue, as the next thing I did was to clean up the whole project, to re-import all the models, to organize the materials, rename stuff, clean up the code to make it more readable, and all kinds of small adjustments I made to the project. This ultimately broke all of my old levels, but that's not really a problem because I wanted to rebuild them anyway, and now I have a very clean and solid foundation to continue building the beta for Raidborn. After I set up a new test level because my old one didn't work anymore, and after I added all features and a lot of enemies in there, I did some performance optimization. Just built this level to have everything there which can cause bad performance. And it's really cool that Unity has such powerful optimization and analyze tools, so you can really find out in detail what is causing trouble and you can try to fix that. So the next thing I did was to change different values to find where the performance issues are coming from. I, for example, was turning off different light types and was playing around with the fog and stuff like that, just to find out where the bad performance is coming from. Then in the last step I also was turning on all the enemies. As I have said, I placed quite a lot of enemies in this level just to see if the AI is consuming all of the performance or if not, and where the performance issues are coming from. And as you can see, I'm getting around 140 FPS here after I optimized the scene, although I'm playing in the Unity editor and I'm recording. Of course, this is not representing the final performance of the game, because the levels will be larger, there will be more detail, overall scenes will be more complex, but I hopefully can get something around 90 FPS on a medium and gaming PC, which is pretty decent, I think. Then I did a small adjustment to the loot crates so that they now drop the gold orbs randomly and don't drop them all the time. I think ultimately that feels better, and it also helps me balance the system more easily because I have control over how much gold orbs you overall get in the dungeon, because I have a probability slider and I can kind of calculate the total amount of gold you will receive from all the loot crates in the dungeon. Another small thing I added was metal material for the different weapons in the game, so that it results in that cool shine effect you see here. I'm not yet sure I will add it for the final game, but so far I'm pretty happy with the results, and I most likely will add it to the game, but I'm curious to hear what you think about that effect. Next, I added some final touches to the two-handed weapon animations of the player, because I thought, hey, I don't know, the walking and the running especially didn't look that good, so I just optimized them a little bit. Really, animation also seems to be something which is a continuous process, so it kind of feels like I'm never done with animations. And yeah, you can see the result first in Blender and then in Unity with a whole fight scene against an NPC. And I think they look much better now. And I also increased the animation playback speed, so overall I think now it really feels pretty cool. It's very heavy, and now I'm pretty satisfied with the result. Maybe there is some more optimization to be done, but overall I'm pretty happy now, and I can say that this much more represents the final quality of the animations than it did before. Okay, now it is your turn. Tell me what you think about the new devlog videos, the new optimized devlog videos, and of course, what you think about the new features and what you think about Raidborn in general. I will read every single comment and I will try to implement as much feedback from you guys as I can. I wish you a wonderful day, stay cool, and as always, see you next week.